Well, hello there, and this is Auntie. And I am coming to you all with my Little Women of Atlanta Season 6 catch up. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining this family. To all of my nieces and nephews who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. I apologize for being late with this review. I am going to try to play as much catch up as I can with this series, right? So anyway, I'm hoping that you all are having a great day and that you got an opportunity to see my last review with Miss Juicy Baby. But anyway, I thought that this was very interesting. There is a lot going on, right? With the Little Women of Atlanta. And I'm going to say something. I'm hoping that people don't misunderstand what I am trying to say. I'm hoping that you open your heart up and you hear me clearly. Sometimes, people are in your lives for a reason and for a season. And you never know what that is until you get the outcome. You get to the end of that particular road. I know that, Minnie's passing was untimely, it was tragic, and all of our hearts go out to Minnie and her family and her friends and everybody who is connected to her. But, Minnie's life, in my opinion, meant more to the Little Women than it did with her being here. And that's not to say that she did not contribute a lot to this cast. She absolutely did. But her role on the show was that of a crutch. And because Minnie is gone, many of the people who were connected to her on this show are now having to get up and do what they need to do. Especially to the tiny twat twerking twins. Minnie was a crutch to them. She always covered them, always protected them. They always knew that if they were in a situation that they had Minnie who was going to bail them out. And now with Minnie's absence from their presence, but not from their heart, they are forced to do exactly what it is that they need to do with their lives. They are now pursuing careers. I know that the twins, the Tiny Tot Twerking twins, were a little upset because, they had made a decision that they no longer wanted Minnie to be their manager. And I do wish that Minnie had stayed around long enough for that to come to fruition. Because Minnie, too, was, moving into another direction, finding love, and all that kind of stuff. Even with Abira, has grown up and doesn't have that crutch or that excuse of what Miss Minnie isn't doing anymore, if you will. I'm looking at the last 3 episodes. I really am impressed with the growth that I've seen in the girls, how they have been allowing Miss Juicy Baby to really mentor them. Excuse me, y'all. Okay. To really mentor them and get them off their asses and really finding jobs, or at least trying to lean towards having a career, a goal, if you may. And so it's been very different these last couple of episodes. I know Miss Juicy has said, when I was like, the girls ain't found no direction. Miss Juicy has said, just wait and see. Well, I waited and see, and damn it if she wasn't right. These girls, under Miss Juicy's guidance and tutelage, are really, really growing up. The episode that I want to talk about, um, in particular, well, I'm gonna talk about all of them because we playing catch up. But let me just take each person then, okay, instead of taking the episode. Andrea went on, as we know, went on an interview trying to get a modeling job, thinking that she wanted to do print modeling and all that kind of stuff. Her and her sister are separating, you know. Amanda wants to do, hip hop and singing and do wop bop and do bop bop bop. And Andrea said, you know what, I ain't gonna be left behind. I'm gonna get out there and get me some, a little job too. And so with her trying to get a little job and everything, she went and met with a modeling consultant, and he told her that she needed hair prints. So we saw her and Money, doing a photo shoot. Money really knows how to bring it, put an outfit together. The guy challenged Andrea on one of the outfits that she had, and she was like, no, this outfit, I feel sexy in it, and we going to work around it. I thought that that was very brave of her. I thought that was very grown up of her. These sisters have a lot of insecurities and a lot of things that are going on with them. So it was really good to see her stand up for herself and tell him, you know what, no, we're not going to do this. We're going to do something else. Phenomenal. Then we had her go out on like this guy was, it was a designer, and he was trying to recruit models for I guess his debut, whatever. And she went to that, and she stood among the big girls, the normal sized girls, if you will. And I thought that she did a great job. Now, she was turned down for the job. And not only that, the modeling company told her that, she wasn't ready. But they did give her some tools that she could use in order to jumpstart her career in that. Hoping that Andrea does this, because she really needs to find a sense of self outside of her sister, outside of Chris, and outside of Minnie. And even with Amanda now, really taking, getting pregnant with her husband, she's really taking that serious. And going out and, having exams, she found out that she can indeed get pregnant. And I think that that's wonderful news for her. Abira came, Abira, I never had any confidence in Abira growing up. But damn it, if Abira is not growing up. I don't want to attribute all of this to Miss Juicy, because I don't want people to think, oh, she kissing Miss Juicy's ass. It's not that I'm kissing Miss Juicy's ass. I just see the influence that this woman is having on these women. And now she's having that influence on these women uninterrupted. Like, sometimes it takes tragedy for you to wake up. And I think that it took this tragedy for all of them to realize that, number one, we arguing over petty stuff. Number two, we can have a successful show without all of this drama and trauma. And number three, we all in this together. Ain't not nary one of us any different from the other one. So I've been, I've been watching Amira. I love the way that she connects with her children. Miss Juicy had a Black Lives Matter rally. And, we saw Abira sit down with her son and talk to him. He said, I would have ran. She talked to him about, what do you do if you find yourself, surrounded by police officers or court, approached by a police officer. He said, I would have ran. Now, we didn't see what he said afterwards. But she told him no more running, because if you're running, then they're going to think you're guilty. And then if you run and, and they shoot you in your back, you know what I'm saying? She wants him to stay alive. She said, if you think that you've been wrong, keep your mouth shut and do exactly what they tell you to do. And then when I get down there, we'll handle the situation, which I thought was really wise of her to do. At the Black Lives Matter, we got to see her little daughter. I cannot think of her name. Um, we got to see her daughter speak at the Black Lives Matter rally that Miss Juicy was holding. And I was like, you know what, despite the fact that, she's, good for ratchet television, she really is growing up. And really, when she came to, they had a self-defense thing, class. And Abira came and she was drunk as a skunk. I mean, she was falling all over the place. She robbed the girls really of their opportunity to, number one, learn more and to have a good time and to socialize, because Abira was so cotton freaking drunk she couldn't even stand up. She was falling all over the place. The Abira in the past would have excused it, made a fight, picked a fight and all of that. But this Abira sat down at the table and apologized for it. And I was like, wait a minute, where is the real Abira? Please stand up. And so what, I'm just like, wow. She created a song. Y'all know I don't like her music. But she created a song, Don't Give Up on Me, that has some legit lyrics to it. I was shocked because I don't know who the hell this woman is. I'm going to be serious with y'all. I don't know who she is. But she has really grown up. I mean, really, really grown up. Money, on the other hand, not so much. Money is money. Now, Money is the one who tries to be the encourager of the group. She wants to be the glue. She wants everybody to get along. But Money can't do that because Money flies off the handle. Now, they introduced a new girl by the name of Tamara. She's from Washington, D.C., allegedly, which is my hometown. I ain't never seen her before. But that ain't to say she ain't from D.C. I'm just wondering if she's from the DMV area. Is that what she meant? She's a 22-year-old girl trying to fit in with grown-ass women. These women have been married. They are married. And they have dealt with things that she hasn't dealt with. And Miss Juicy, she wants Miss Juicy to be her mentor. While I've seen this little girl on Instagram before and stuff like that, I think that she's out of her league. I think that it was a great idea for Miss Juicy to give her the opportunity, or whomever, to give her the opportunity, but I don't think that these are the type of women that you need to hang around. You need to hang around people who are your equal or have a little bit of or have more experience than you. But when you're hanging around women who are this old, this established, it's just not gonna work out, because they're gonna always see you as that little sister. They're never gonna give you the respect that you think you're due. And then the thing about it is, you don't even have the wherewithal to make sure that you properly pronounce people's names. Because this girl's calling Money Manny or Mooney or Monet. It's money. Like money that, your grandma give you when you go to the corner store. If you in D.C., you know about that corner store. It's money, boo-boo. Not change, not Monet, not Moni. It's money. And so here it is, you want money's attention, and you want Money to like you, but you can't even pronounce the girl's name right. And then when you come into a group like that, you get in where you fit in. And I agree with Money that I think that it was too early for Miss Juicy Baby to be introducing this young lady to the group. Right now, all of these people are trying to, gel together, right? And so when Juicy brought her onto the boat ride, she lucky ain't nobody throw her overboard, because these women can be nasty and they feisty. And, she has that, that young girl grit, that young girl rolling your eyes, the young girl snapping your neck, the young girl yo, the young girl bro, and all of that kind of stuff. Ain't nobody got, a grown woman ain't got time for that. I mean, you just simply don't have time for it. This girl is a jack of all trades and a master of none. She's trying to find herself. Well, you can't find yourself in this group because this group been together for 6 seasons and they ain't found them damn selves yet either. So these are not the women. If you want to sincerely have Miss Juicy as a mentor, doesn't mean that you have to be around Miss Juicy's friends. Excuse me, y'all. It doesn't. Excuse me, y'all. What is irritating my eye? Okay. So, you have to she has to realize that she's out of her league somewhat. And that's just my opinion. You can write down in the comment section what your opinion is about this. But I really believe that she's out of her league. And I don't know if you're getting what you want from all the other girls. Just be happy with that and just stay the fuck out money's way. Like, for real, she's going through with her husband, infidelity with her husband. She's got a lot of stuff that's going on. She lost Minnie, and her and Minnie was tight. And, it was just a lot of, it's just a lot. And this girl, to me, is an intrusion on everybody's space right now. I don't think that it was the best thing to bring her on board. And I'm sure that Miss Juicy Baby, or at least I'm hoping, that she realized this just wasn't the right fit, not right now. I know, she probably wants to help the little girl, but she's a little girl. She's 22 years old. She don't have any life experiences. She said she just finished college. Now, Abira tried to, after Abira was rude to her on the boat and all of that kind of stuff, Abira tried to um, do better with the girl because, Miss Juicy was like, you was a new person too and you didn't like it. And so she tried and she took the little girl fishing and taught her to dance and the girl couldn't dance. I don't know what the hell the little girl was doing. But I just was like, is she a homegirl from DC? So I just ain't gonna drag her like I really would. Y'all can be mad if y'all want to, but she from the home. She says she from the hometown, so I don't want to drag her ass. But um, Miss Juicy just not the right fit. I think that you can mentor her without having her around the girls, cause it's just not. It ain't fit. Miss Juicy had a Black Lives Matter rally, and I thought that that was really good. She had different people speaking, and they had some guy named Joshua. And Miss Juicy said she like him tall and big, girl. And he was tall and big and dark chocolate, honey. Yes, he was, honey. Yes, he was. And so the girls are trying to figure out whether or not, this Miss Juicy man or not. And I'm saying, mind your business, bitches. Okay, let Miss Juicy do her. She's single now. Let her do her. What else happened with Miss Juicy? It was something else that happened with her, and I can't even remember what it was. I cannot remember what it was. She did the Black Lives rally. I don't remember, y'all. I don't know why I don't remember. But if I do, I'll talk about it. Um, yeah, so I mean, I guess that's my wrap up, my catch up. I hate that it's short for all the people who have been waiting for this for weeks. Someone asked yesterday whether or not it went into the membership. I just have not been able to do it because I've had so much going on, right? And that's no excuse because I still need to come out here and give you the news that you can use, right? But I will make sure that I catch up, make sure that I am here on Saturday because there's a lot that I'm missing. And I know that, if you are, used to my reviews, you know that this is just, all over the place. But I wanted to be able to give you all something. No, I did not give you my best, and I apologize. But I promise in the upcoming weeks, I will give you all my best. I just didn't had a whole lot of stuff going on, right? And, okay. I couldn't squeeze this in, okay? I could not squeeze it in. But anyway, that's the end of this review, y'all. I will talk to you all soon, and I promise that on Saturday, next Saturday, I will have the review like I normally do. Please don't charge it to my heart. Charge it to my head and my time. I love you all to pieces. Good night.